Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Welcome to the Xcal Racing Simmers Open 250 Heat Race number 5, I believe this is. Yes, it is 5. There you go, our your P3 car, currently in position number 3, or place number 3 car. There's our place number 6 car, Jeremy Leto. Had a couple issues in the last 4 heats, and looking to turn around and lock himself into the future. We are taking 8 cars for this event, and let's see how this is going to go. We're waiting for the timer to run out. There's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this qualifying session for these drivers. There you go, you can see the current pole sitter, Tyler Jalbert, and there you go, sets out on fastest lap at 22.968 seconds. And then as he's having an issue, there's Steven Rex. These are second place car currently in qualifying, and he is about 6 thousandths of a second behind Tyler Jalbert at 22.974 seconds for his qualifying lap time. We'll get to the rest of the 3 other drivers here in about a minute and 45 seconds when it's locked up. You may notice we are running the Sim Racer coin background and stuff above our ticker, which is now in front of you. And there we will go. So continue. Steven Rex. It's currently still driving around the track. So you'll see some other vehicles here. We got Mark Royce, number 50 machine. We are now currently trying to fix gravel in a second. Okay. There we go. There's Jeremy Leto and the 85 machine of Leto Soper Racing. And yeah, we got another 18 seconds left in this qualifying session here. And then it will be off to the races for these drivers here. Majority of these drivers have been doing it all day now, all afternoon at least, so it would be exciting. So for sure. So now we're just going to be continuing to get running, and the qualifying session is over. There's about 15 seconds left, and we'll get to our starting grid. So okay, here's your starting grid. Starting in pole position is Tyler Jalbert with a lap time of 22.968 seconds. On the outside pole is going to be Steven Rex. Number 3 is going to be Mark Royce, followed by Derek Colson, Bruce Helmuth, Jeremy Leto on the outside, rounds off your top 6. Matthew Bear 2 and Martin Cecilia is your top 8. And then to round out your field here, it's going to be, well, once we get rolling here. Just minus for 1 moment here. Okay, well, that's going to be it for the starting grid, apparently. And also starting after Marzio is going to be John Domino, Paul Coleman Jr., and that will round out your top 10 in your entire field. So, let me remove this. I'm just going to continue to pace around the track here for about another lap or two. Pace car is off, going to the green. And Tyler Jalbert starting in the pits, he has a problem. Can pick up on that, but there you go. P20 or the 28 car starting outside line. Now finally starting to get rolling. And yeah, Bruce, oh my, we're making a move in number 3. But on your leader, your leader is gonna be coming around as Jeremy Leto. It doesn't seem right. There is a wreck behind him though. But there it is back there. They're gonna keep on rolling here. Something seems messed up here. Let me try to fix the problem. So something seems very off with cautions out though, cautions out. And must be for that incident, but we'll go back and review said incident here in a moment. Just a second. Okay, so here we are. We found the incident. It's gonna be the 5 machine. Derek Colson just got loose and went right up into Jeremy Leto. He had pretty much nowhere to go, and they both got trained out. But also Tyler Jalbert, who started off, got pretty far behind the field. There's all other issues. So. Just give us one more moment. We will have the live feed back to you in just a moment. We're going to be trying to get our information and timing and scoring all set up correctly. There it is. So there's the 5 car. He's back out of the pits. So, and I didn't mention this, but it is a 50 lap heat race for tomorrow's 250 lap feature, which will be aired on Turn 3 Racing Network, I do believe. I believe that's what it is called. Leto. You can comment in the chat, where is Leto? Leto, or the 85 of Jeremy Leto. Pace cars, lights for the pace car is off. Jeremy Leto is P10 currently, position number 10, with damage from the earlier incident. So, got Mark Royce as your leader. Currently going to the green flag. And to find a better camera here. Mark Royce, there they go, into turn number 1. Oh, the 25 gets spun around. The 25 spins around in front of the 52. The 52 is fine. The 25 has to get back rolling, but well, they get that figured out, and caution's out for that incident. Well, let's go back and review it. I have a good feeling I know what happened here. I'm not going to say anything until we look at it again. Just give us one moment so we can find the replay. Oh, so we found this incident here. It's going to be 25. We did see him. It looks like he wasn't quite clear of the 28. Went down the 28. The 28 also came back up to him and slid the track out into a couple cars. That is that incident. 25, there he is currently. That's her live feed. He is currently at the end of the tail of the field. Turnerletto still in the pits after earlier contact and damage. It's looking like currently that he might be out of the feature race tomorrow as it stands, but that can always be changed. And go right back to here, and pace car making its way around the field grid. We should be about 2 to green, maybe 3 to green, but we're just gonna have to see how this goes. Got a couple more camera angles that show off, and just waiting for the field to get lined up correctly, and hopefully we're going to go to the green shortly. Just have to wait and see how they all get lined up. This time it will be, let's see here, try to show you, and lights are still on the pace car, so it's probably going to be 2 to green this time, but I thought there was a chance for it to be 1 to green, but we don't get that information. And that'll be the issue. So the pace car is going to make its way through turn number 3. Keep on letting the pace car roll around the track. This time it should be 1 to green. If not, I don't know how many more laps we have pacing we have. Indeed, it is 1 to green, so the field will be getting lined up. Race control will be telling them get lined up here, because they want to get the race going. And for a way to do that is by getting everyone going. So we have Mark Royce in the 50 machine is your currently your leader, followed by Matthew Bear, John Domino, Tyler Jauber, Derek Olson, Paul Coleman Jr., Mark Celia, Bruce Helmuth, and Stephen Rex are your people on a lead lap, followed by Junior Leto, who it appears that he may be out of the race. As it stands right now, as the field goes in out of turn number 4, and the field goes and accelerates, flagman waves the green flag, and off they go into turn number 1. Mark Royce is your leader, followed by Tyler Jauber on the inside. Matthew Bear didn't have a great restart, but he's going to slide in position number 3. You got someone racing behind you as Tyler Jauber tries to rocket for the lead. There he goes in the inside line. Tyler Jauber will clear the 50 of Mark Royce and take the lead away. Now Mark Royce try to find something on the inside. Won't work out. Tyler Jauber's either at the line. Tyler Jauber trying to desperately drive away from the 50 car here. Oh, he gets a little loose. The 04 car gets a little loose. He gets a save. That's 15 19 car now go at side by side in turn number 3. 19 car pulls away from the 50. 50 is not good on the outside line. He hasn't been all night. So let's just keep on seeing how he's going to go here. earlier. Tyler Jalbert still. See what's going on behind them. Looks like behind them they got all pretty much single file intent where they are, except Paul Coleman Jr., who I will assume wants to get back into position for entry into tomorrow's race. There they all. Tyler Jalbert's still going to be your leader. Lap 16 of 50. Tyler Jalbert, you might just see, put down your fastest lap of a 22.975 seconds. He was your pole sitter with a slight delay. I'm not quite sure why he did have that delay. Oh, Tyler Jalbert gets loose. Tyler Jalbert gets loose as the 96 of Paul Coleman Jr. pole is also sideways. We don't know what happened there. Racer doesn't keep it green. Now, 04 Tyler Jalbert's going to be trying to defend his first place facade from the 19 of Matthew Bear 2. Matthew Bear trying to drive around the inside. Tyler Jalbert trying to keep him. Try and keep Matthew Bear down to behind him, and that's the way it's going to go. Tyler Jalbert takes the lead again from Matthew Bear. There isn't really much going on except for like P7, position number 7. Looks like actually that battle I was looking at before, kind of, there it is. That's going to start heating up. We're going to have to go look back at that. Battle for the lead's kind of simmered back down now. And I think they realized it's not go time quite yet, and they want to keep on racing as well. The 19 gets pretty close to 04's bumper. He wants to keep rolling. 19 wants a shot at the pole position tomorrow. Let's see. 19 right behind the 04. What's he going to do? He's going to try to dive down below him. The 19. It's not looking like. Oh, the 19. 19 gets side by side. I was looking for another battle. 19 gets side by side with 04 machine. 04 is going to rocket. He's going to try to rocket down the straightaway. The outside line is faster on the straightaways. So if you don't clear him, you're going to have to battle him again in another corner if you're on the inside line. And that's what I think Matthew Bear is learning right now. It's a 04. He's just kind of sticking with him on the outside. And well, 04 kind of gets past him. And on the straightaway, and there goes 04 back clear of the 19. This is going to be an exciting battle to watch. There isn't really many other close battles except the one for 28th that Steven Rex just took back that spot. They're side by side over there too. Looks like this battle has kind of simmered down is Mark Royce. Mark Royce got a little sideways in the corner. He got figured out loud and got saved. As they're still battling side by side here now for position number 5. They got they now are not side by side anymore. And Paul Coleman Jr. talked about how he was having an issue on the front straightaway. He is also a lap down now. Tyler Jalbert is still a race leader, about 0.2 of a second ahead of Matthew Bear. There's not really much going on around the track anymore. So maybe there might be a battle here. Let's go look for the battle. Let's try this battle here. We got these 4 cars all lined up here. I think they all will be getting it all lined up and figured out. So let's go back to the 04 Tyler Jalbert as now we see the 19 of Matthew Bear down the side. He's now trying to get side by side with him yet again. And there they go. Matthew Bear tries to dive down the inside. Won't work out. And there they go. Into turn number 3 now. It's really marked. Number 3, Matthew Bear. Still trying to get on the inside. It was Tyler Jalbert loses the back end of that car again. It's going to slow him down. Matthew Bear is going to be able to get the inside line. Matthew Bear down to the inside. Tyler Jalbert having to defend his position. But as of exiting the corner, it is going to be Matthew Bear. And Matthew Bear has cleared Tyler Jalbert. And I didn't expect this one to happen when I saw the entry list for this feature, but Matthew Bear to the lead. This can't count really anyone out in these short tracks. And Tyler Jalbert tries to go back down to the inside line. And Tyler Jalbert clears the 19 car. Couldn't quite see it from this angle that we were at. And now the 04 machine is going to be trying to get away from 19 now. So I'm going to keep on trying to drive here, and hopefully he can get. We keep seeing him like it all sideways. They're doing a 0-4 machine again, very sideways in the corner, and he like. I don't know what's that car must be ill handling because there we go, 0-4 again having issues off the corner. 19 machine gets lined up, and there he goes. 19 of Matthew Bear back down to the inside, passes for the lead. 0-4 machine's gonna have to roll on the bottom, try to make something happen. 0-4 down to the bottom of the track now as they make contact. 19 0-4 make contact. 19 goes around. 19 Matthew Bear, who was your leader at the line, has gone around. They got all the cars going straight though, and now Tyler Jalbert is your leader. Wow. Tyler Jalbert's your leader. Now Mark Royce is your second place car battling for second place now, as we are way past the halfway point now. We're 30 laps into this 50 lap event. And the 28 machine trying to get by the 50 car of Mark Royce. 28 of Steven Rex on the inside. Mark Royce on the outside. Steven Rex tries to get past in this corner. He will. Steven Rex has cleared the 50 machine. Now Matthew Bear trying to race back up to the front like where he was after he made some contact with 0-4 car. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. But keep on eyes of what's going on here. We've been looking at this 19 still being a bit slower than everyone else now. He's just kind of falling behind us. Ooh, Tyler Jalbert maybe making some contact with the outside wall here. So now the 28 goes down to the inside. 2018 inside of the 0-4. 0-4 trying to battle on the outside. It won't happen in this corner. As they're both still side by side. As now the 20 it does actually clear the 0-4. 0-4 is now back in second place now. It's been this race has gone the entire time. One gets by, and then the other one gets by. As of now, it's Steven Rex to the front position. No, keep on racing. As of now, we're 35 laps into his 50 lap event. It's been an action-packed, to say the very least. But Steven Rex is your person on front, and we're gonna keep on going. They are just kind of rolling now. They're all pretty much single file all the way down the field. I don't quite know how they put together a big battle. But someone keeps saying the wall. I think that is 0-4. Not quite sure. 0-4 gets lined back up to the 28. 0-4, Tyler Jalbert wants to go. Tyler Jalbert to just going to kind of stay in the single file right now as he makes contact with 28. Contact made with the front three now. It's 0-4 down to 28. And checked up that car is now 19. Makes the move down to the inside of the 50. Mark Royce in the 50 machine. And Matthew Bear is now cleared. 25 is cleared the 50 machine. Maybe the 50 machine's having those tire issues you see him have in the previous heats. But it's now the 25 machine with Bruce Helmuth is now under attack by the 50 machine of Mark Royce. Mark Royce kind of doesn't really make the corner real well and kind of falls back into positions. Steven Rex is still your leader, followed by Tyler Jalbert. Matthew Bear, again, third place. Here's your third place car. Now we're making race. Bruce Helmut trying to go on the outside of Matthew Bear. Matthew Bear trying to battle valiantly down to the inside line. Bruce Helmuth will take third spot by about, it's hard to tell, but I do believe they about crossed the line with about 600th second apart. As now we actually have a battle for the lead going on here now. We're side by side in the corner now. They aren't anymore. And we're going to go back to the little 3-car pack right here, led by 4-car pack led by Matthew Bear. Get the machine of Mark Royce trying to make something happen. 52 of Mark Cecilia is right at his bumper. Mark Royce kind of blocks in the middle lane. Good choice, as now the 52 Mark Cecilia is made a mistake going on the outside. He might lose a spot now to the 25 Bruce Helmut. And there you go, you see the 25 clear, 52. And about single file is now they make contact. The 50, the 25, and the 52 all make contact. I just realized they all had 5s in the numbers, but it's not part of the point. The point is to make contact. There shouldn't be that much damage. It's very light contact, but contact can really go yes. Mark Royce trying to battle now at 25, 25. Trying to get around Mark Royce. They're all trying to battle for better gridding positions. As of now, everybody you see here, everyone on the lead lap will get into the future event. So now there's kind of a racing for gridding, and where they're going to start the race tomorrow. It's 5-car breakaway. The leaders are kind of single file. They're pretty separated. Now 5 to go. 5 to go. That means there's going to be no more yellows in this event, and we're just going to keep on watching this battle here. That's 19. Still leads us back. And Steven Rex is starting to fall behind Tyler Jabber. This is probably the most exciting part of what's going on out here. So now they make contact again. Now 52 tried to make a move on the inside. Actually lost a lot of speed. And Bryce, he almost probably could have got passed by the car behind him even. No wait, that car's out for position. Sorry about that. Thought what could have been, but never mind. And Tyler Jauber is your leader with 4 to go, coming in 3 to go, I do believe. Negative was, yeah, there goes, 3 to go. Oh, as the 25 spins, the 25 spins into the 50, Mark Royce around the 25, Bruce Helmuth around, and still not quite sure, I'm not quite sure what caused that, but the 25, I saw him go around first, he got spun by someone, and he collected about 3 other cars. There goes that outside. There goes that pack. Bruce Helmuth up in the wall now. He has some suspension issues. He's trying to get around. There's Jeremy Leto, who's getting scored as out, but he's very clearly putting down laps. But 25 is hurt. You got 52 now trying to battle the 19 machine. It's probably the closest battle on the track now. There's not really much going on. So now you got Mark Royce and Derek Colson. It's a white flag lap, and you know, go back to Tyler Jauber here, the leader. It's been not even just the best, hasn't been a great race for him, but he's going to get there to win the race, win the heat race. Tyler Jauber to winner, followed by Steven Rex, Matthew Bear, 2, Mark Cecilia, Bruce Helmuth. They're all still trying to get around. Actually, it's going to be Mark Royce, then Derek Colson, then Bruce Helmuth, John Domino, sort of transfer positions, and Paul Coleman Jr., who is just getting around, and then Jeremy Leto, who's crashing into the wall. So now we're going to be reviewing our finishing results. As here we go. The results. Tyler Jalbert won the race, followed by Steven Rex, Matthew Baer, Mark Ziele, Mark Royce, Derek Colson, Bruce Helmuth, John Domino, Paul Cohen Jr., and Jeremy Leto rounds out your finishing order.